It is May 1st, 2026, and we are live, everyone. We are clearing the deck for the weekend right now on the Conservative Viewpoint'S Friday Night Reset. Tonight, we are diving headfirst into the issues that matter to your wallet, your vote, and your fundamental liberties. While you were working hard this week, global oil market were in a tailspin. Brent crude skyrocketed to a staggering $126 a barrel, the highest price we've seen in 4 years. This surge was triggered as the U.S. naval blockage of Iranian ports remained firm, choking off supply at the Strait of Hormuz to just 4% of its normal capacity. Although prices slightly settled toward the end of the week, down $10 to $116 a barrel. But the message is clear. The global energy standoff is hitting home. We are tracking exactly how this will impact your next trip to the pump. And boy, was mine a hell of a trip. $150 later. Wow. And now we have a massive update on the fight for clean elections. Next to the relative legal work of Judicial Watch, a major victory has been secured in Oregon. This follows a historic streak where they watched the all group has already facilitated removal of over 5 million ineligible names from voter rolls across the country. Now that's since 2017. We're talking about 1.2 million names in Los Angeles alone. Nearly a million in New York City. Tonight, we'll break down how these lawsuits are forcing states to follow the law and stop the dirty rolls that are threatening the sanctity of our vote. And finally, we turn to the second pillar of our freedom, the Department of Justice. And they have finally officially launched a new Second Amendment section to go on the offensive against unconstitutional interference. This week, the DOJ took landmark action suing jurisdictions that have long defied our rights, including a major lawsuit against the District of Columbia for its ban on semi-automatic firearms. Under new leadership, the DOJ is no longer sitting back while corrupt politicians try to erode our rights to bear arms. They are actively investigating agencies that engage in patterns of infringement and filing amicus briefs to protect law-abiding citizens like us nationwide. So we have a full inbox tonight, guys, and we're clearing it out. We got a lot of ground to cover. It's a mixed bag of nuts tonight, and you'll see what I'm talking about when I'm talking about nuts. You guys know who I'm talking about. So, stand by, guys. It's time to stand tall, stay informed, and get ready for the weekend of freedom. So let's get to work, shall we? The Friday Night Reset starts right now. Hi, everyone, and welcome. Welcome to Friday, guys. Yes. I need a break. I need this weekend to take a break for a while, guys. Yes, I went to my doctor's today, and this was a pain doctor. And as soon as he walked into the room, he says, "I can fix you." Okay, but, and there was the but word. Yeah, you got the but word. He said, if your neurosurgeon says he can fix this, to do that first, because what he wants to do to me is the last resort. And it's a pretty healthy price tag on this too. And so what he wants to do is he wants to put a stimulator in my back. He puts a wire in my spine, halfway up, but 3/4 of the way up my spine, where the nerves all gather right there for my lower extremities, and put a stimulator in that will deflect the pain from my legs and everything up and not let it get to my brain, so my brain doesn't say, "Hey, ow, you're hurting." So it's pretty much of a cover-up and to stop it. So he said, yep, but I got to talk to my neurosurgeon next week, Wednesday. which I might or might not be here, so probably not. But that is my choice. Either the neurosurgeon says he can fix what's wrong with or what was on my MRI, or he said nope. And then I go back to him and I'd say, all right, let's do this. It's a healthy, lengthy process. And get this. How many nutcases have we talked about that are running around here just like that White House correspondent shooter and all the Democrats and stuff? How many nutcases are out there, right? But me, I would have, and it's not only me, it's anyone that goes through this procedure with the stimulator. You have to go through a psychological evaluation to get this put in your back. Oh yeah. He says he don't want me waking up and think I'm seeing Jesus and go crazy or something. Are you shitting me? We got people out there shooting up places, shooting up people, trying to kill people, and you don't take care of those mental people. But I'm going to have to go through a mental evaluation before doing this, and then they run you through a test procedure. They put the wire into your back, into your spinal cord, and they put an external battery. I think they just hang it on you or something for a few days, and you test it. And if it works for you, you have a setting somehow, and you set it to how high it need to trigger you to stop the pain, and you wear that for a while. And if it works, they put an incision in me about, he said, 3 or 4 inches long. Shove the battery inside my skin, sew me shut. I can't lift weights or nothing for 6 weeks, and no exercising for 6 weeks. Holy shit, that's going to kill me. So that is my choice right now. So we're going to see by next week, and we'll see what's going to happen. But no matter what, I'm going to Jamaica this year in November. Shit ain't happening until I get back. Because I got carpal tunnel happening in September, hopefully the end of September. And I'll put that off until I get back from Jamaica, because I'm having fun in Jamaica. So that ain't happening. So, hey, we'll see what happens, right, guys? I'll let you know after Wednesday. But, hey, guys, welcome to the show. I thought I'd give you that update real quick. And if you wanted to know or not, I don't know. But, hey, you know now, don't you? Let me bring up Facebook over here real quick so I can see everybody's comments and stuff. Whoops. I gotta say, yo, Lee, what's up, Lee? There he is right there in Facebook. I see him right there. I did not check X yet, so I have to go over here to check X, and he's not in X tonight, so right there it is. But hey, guys, welcome to the show. Anyone new to the show, welcome. We love having you. Get on in here to chat. Tell me hi, kiss my ass, whatever you want. Throw a middle finger up here. I don't care. As long as I can see you, I'm happy about that. So we got Facebook, we got YouTube, we got Twitch, X, Rumble, Getter, and kicking it tonight. Guys, I've tried acupuncture, Conrad. No go for me, man. Thank you for that suggestion. That's awesome right there. Let's get over here to Rumble and the Wimpkin Warriors and see who's starting us off tonight. And it was fixed. He was in here before the show started. We were just bullshitting. So, what up, Fix? And we got Pat. There is Pat. What is happening, Pat? And Colin from Scotland. There he is. There's the man right there. Yes, sir, Bob. Yes, guys, welcome. Texas Tammy. There is sweet old Tammy right there. Yes, sir. Can't stay long. Headed back to the rink for Brett's game soon. Hey, good luck to Brett. And I'm just glad to see you, Tammy. That's all. And let's shoot over here to the Getter Gang and check out who was starting us off tonight. And it is Texas Red starting us off tonight in Getter. Hi, Texas Red. And my Shell. There's Shell right there. Hi, Shell. And Radical Right Sean Justice. What's happening? Mr. Joe Public himself right there he is. Joe, what's going on, Joe? Keep going on down through here. Everybody, Conrad, right there's Conrad. It's a good system. There's several people that had it. I just doing some research on it, Texas Red. It looks pretty good. 80% of the people get pain relief from it. So if my surgeon says he can't fix it, because I know I do have a bulging disc and I have some narrowing of where your nerves run through your spine. I have some narrowing up there that might be able to take care of that if they decompress that area. I don't know. We'll see what the surgeon says. But if he doesn't, Texas Red, that's what I'm going with. All right. Yeah, guys, welcome to the show, guys. It's nice to see you. Barry Milan. What's up, Barry? All right, guys, let's see what's happening over here. We got a lot to go over tonight, guys. And Pat did send me a video. It's like 14 minutes long. I did not download it. Sorry, Pat. But I'm going to tell you about it right off the bat. And if you're not aware of this, that the lab-grown meat is already in the stores. Thank you, Radical Right. If you notice, if you didn't know it, watch what you're buying in the stores right now, because the video she sent me was all about lab-grown meat, and it is already in the stores, so you may not know what you're buying. Don't trust it. I'm telling you, you can't trust anything, especially when Fauci's involved, or what's that douchebag's name from Microsoft? You can't trust them. No, do not trust that stuff. You can't lab grow meat and it be any good. None whatsoever. I'm telling you. It's not good. So hey, thank you for that one, Pat. Do not like that guy. Do not buy lab grown meat. I'm glad I don't buy lab grown meat, because I buy my cow just got killed a few days ago. I'll get it here in about 2 to 3 weeks. Fresh meat, bloody. Oh, it's good shit. Yes, sir, Bob. So, all right, guys, here we go. We're starting off with Scott Jennings tonight. Bill Gates, thank you for that fix. I had a brain fart there. I couldn't remember. Bill Gates. Anything Bill Gates puts his hand on is no good. Don't even buy anything. We buy ours fresh from a butcher. The cow is killed. Like I said, our cow was killed on the 27th, and I pick it up 2 or 3 weeks later. Man, that shit's, bright red. I love it. It's real meat right there. That's what I do, Texas Red. All local. It's only right down the road here in Peace. And I get it, and they separate it for me. But, of course, the price went up. But it's still a hell of a lot cheaper than what you buy in stores. I'm only going to pay $5 a pound for meat. You guys take a look around what you're paying for ground meat right now, and this lab-grown meat ain't no difference. You're paying anywhere between $6, $7, $8 to, I saw $13 a pound for ground meat. Oh, yeah. You guys, that's crazy, right? Hey, we're going to start off with Scott Jennings real quick, but he snaps at a left-wing commentator. Says, I'm going to let you watch it yourself. But then I'm going to tell you what I would have done to this son of a bitch. Take a look at this real quick. Well, where you at?
I was only a few years old while you were in the administration defending prior endless wars. Now this war is failing.
8 weeks is endless to you?
Okay, you said it was going to be 4 to 6 weeks.
You have the attention span of a gnat?
Homie, I debated you on TV 4 to 6 weeks ago, and you said we were weeks away from it. Now you're making condescending remarks because you can't defend the fact that this war is not going your way. Wait, one more time.
Not going your way.
Name one political concession. Name one political concession.
Whoa,
Honestly, I'm not going to have this guy's
everybody,
in my face.
Everybody, hang tight,
Honestly.
okay? No, everybody calm down.
That kid would have been laying on the floor looking up, talking to Jesus. Oh, yeah. That little punk. He don't even know what he's talking about. And he's telling him the war's not going the war's going exactly the way we wanted it. We won. So that little douchebag don't know what the hell he's talking about. You know, that's a liberal piece of shit right there. Oh, yeah. Way to go, Scott Jennings. Gotta love that man, right? Hey, I want to show you this. If you guys haven't seen this yet, have you seen the new passports that they're putting out? My passport is coming up due here in the next 2 years. I want this passport. Tell me that isn't freaking awesome right there. That is the new passport they're rolling out, and I can't wait to get my passport like that. And that's right, Shell. He's a punk-ass little bitch is what he is, that kid in there. No way, Carl. I'm so sorry. I'm so excited for you. What's that? What do you call it? That Pat, me and Vivian are over something happened yesterday, and I ended the relationship. It was pretty bad. Oh no, that's not good. My son's inversion table has made his back worse. His was bad from jumping out of a perfectly good airplane. Well, what the hell is he jumping out of perfectly good airplanes for? But I'm still showing you the passport. But isn't that awesome? That is what I want it so bad. I can't wait to get it. I had to show you that one. I couldn't help myself. But hey, here's a new video. Shows the gunman shoot from the correspondence dinner. Well, you got your feet wet, Colin. All right. So here's the video, and I want you guys to watch this. You guys watch it real good. I circled some stuff and show you this is a really good. You can see the flash from the gun, and he actually did shoot him. Take a look. You'll see it here. Watch when you circle up in the top left-hand corner. And I circle it again. Watch this here. There was a guard right there. See that guard right there? Now he's going to walk away. Keep watching right there. See, well, he's looking right where that shooter's at. Look, that shooter ran right out. Bam. Bam. Did you see that? It's coming up here again, and you're going to see a slow motion of it coming up. They take him all down. Everybody runs over to them. But you'll see a better motion of it here coming up here in a second. Yeah, 35% of the speed right there. And the lovely Mary Ann's right there. She just got in. Hi, Mary Ann. Now watch, guys, up in that left-hand corner again. You'll see the guard standing there, and he's looking over there. But look, as soon as he turned his back, that guy come running out. And watch here when he comes through the metal detector. Boom. Right there. And then shot fired over here by this guy. Again. Missed him all 3 times. But then they finally get him down right there. So the same thing happened right there. But that showed that they weren't lying about him. He did shoot the agent, and that's what we wanted to verify. So they definitely put that out today. I think it was yesterday. Last night they put that out. So I wanted to show you guys that one. Now remember us talking about the SPLC, the Southern Poverty Law Center that was dishing out money and collecting donations and giving them to extremist groups. Well, 2 financial giants are pulling out away from them. They're not allowed to collect money anymore and anything like that. They are going down like, oh yeah, like the clouds that Democrats are. So that place is going down. It's another one that's going on. But I did talk about this over in on my opening monologue today about the oil. Topped $126 a barrel earlier on, and then it dropped $10 to $116.26. Now I did not get today's. Now we're easing back to about $106 now, but I did not get the end of days today to see what it was going down to. But the stock markets are up. The prices are still down, except for oil, and we need to get it down because I just spent $167. I had a quarter of a tank in my truck, and it cost me $167 to fill my truck up. That is not a pretty picture that I want to see, not at all. So definitely we got to get that going. We got to get these people out of there and get this oil back down, no matter what it takes. So Trump says the war's over. So it's just make the part of Iran making a deal and getting the hell out of there, getting our people back here and getting back to normal operations, except for taking the nuclear stuff away from Iran. That's what would need to happen. And Iran's still hell bent when they don't even have a government to who's going to say the truth. So I want to go on. I want to back down. I want to start making some trips down south to see all you guys. And we'll circle up to go get some cheese in Wisconsin, right, Marianne? Becky. Hi, Becky. You missed yesterday, Becky. I showed the picture that you sent me of us. Yes, that is crazy, right? Terry Dickin. Hi, Terry. Yes, it is crazy, guys. The diesel prices are crazy, and I can't afford to haul my fifth wheel with prices like that, guys. All right, Trump declares hostilities with Iran have been terminated. Now the Democrats are pushing for the war powers resolution, and Trump pulled it because he said that the war power conflict, if it lasts longer than 60 days, you have to put in for a war powers resolution according to the 1973 Powers Act. Well, it stopped. The 60 days have stopped because Trump stopped it, which February 28th, Trump notified Congress. March 2nd is when time the 60 period starts. So tomorrow would have been 60 days. But he stopped it back in, when did he stop it? April 7th was the last time there was any shots fired between us and Iran. So it stopped back on April 7th. That's what he's saying right now. So we'll see what happens with that but you know the Democrats are going to do it. They're going to try to lie and cheat, and you'll see a lot of that here coming up toward the end of the show. Oh, I got all the Democrats in there. Wait until you see some of the corrupt stuff that they're doing. It's crazy. Like I said if you watched my ad, if you didn't, I got a mixed bag of nuts on tonight. So you're going to hear all different kind of things tonight. Remember, we're just emptying in the box. Whatever it is, it is. That's what I'm putting out. That's what Fridays are about, guys. And they went on vacation for a week. Yeah. Gas prices are bad. Hey, love you. Oh, yes, man. Oh, you guys are awesome. But anyways, I want to start doing a little road trip, but the price has got to come. They were almost down to where I could do it. But when you're towing a fifth wheel, you get about 12 miles to the gallon out of a 40-gallon tank. That's not a lot of mileage here, right there, right? Oh, yeah. I don't have somebody paying my bills like that. No, sirree, Bob. All right, let's move on. Justice Department says it will enforce the SCOTUS ruling in every state with racially gerrymandering districts. Amen to that, baby. Take care of these dumbass Democrats trying to do this stuff and trying to use people of color to try to push their agendas. That's what they're doing. They're using them as pawns. And how people cannot see that is beyond me. Bobby Vixen 29 just popped in over there and get her, guys. If you didn't watch her show tonight, I did watch a lot of it. I did not catch all of it, but it's always a good show. She had some great gardening tips and stuff on her tonight, which I love. Oh, yeah. Cucumbers, radishes, beets, those other little things that are round red too, but I can't remember what the hell they're called. She had a lot of great stuff on there about gardening. And I like how my father-in-law's planting his garden right in our backyard. And we got tomatoes and onions and carrots and lettuce. I think he planted some peppers. He's going to town right now, so we let him plant down here. They live right across the street from us, so and I gotta love them. Great in-laws, I'm telling you what. 82 years old, still kicking, both of them. Oh yeah, you gotta love them. All right, here we go. We got a Governor Kay Ivey of Alabama. She calls for a special session to redraw Alabama maps, delivering a completely Republican congressional delegation. Love that woman. I hope we got anybody from Alabama in here, because I want to know if she's good or not, because what she's doing is awesome. So we'll see what's going to happen. So, well, we'll see what happens with that. I just got that here not long ago. Yeah, that came out today, about 20 to 5 tonight. So we'll see what happens with that coming out. All right. Some of these I'm not even going to talk about. I'm just going to give you the title, because the title is going to just destroy your minds here coming up shortly. You're going to go crazy. But here we go on the Second Amendment. Deacon radishes. What are those other things called? And I can't remember. I don't like them. I don't think I like them. I can't remember what they were now, Vic. Turnips. There you go. Turnips. They were turnips. I'm not fond of turnips, but man, they look really good when she showed them. I love radishes. She just said she grows radishes too. I used to grow radishes, and we don't do that anymore. Alabama is beautiful. See, I want to see all those places. If somebody else paid my diesel bill, I'd be everywhere right now. Anthony, what's going on, Anthony? All right. DOJ axes a slew of gun control regulations in historic day for the Second Amendment. Now, in this article, they do not tell you all the acts. They tell you two. They said, let me find it here. The announcement said the purpose of this, that they said they're trying to get out 34 of them. They said the announcement said the purpose of this reform was to reduce unnecessary burdens on law-abiding citizens and businesses while modernizing regulatory frameworks that no longer reflect current law. Now, they said, where did it go here? Yeah, the ATF announced, DOJ and ATF, 34 proposed and final rules to modernize outdated process and streamline regulatory functions, allowing agencies to focus more on willful violators and criminal actors. That's the only ones that don't give a shit. But all these reforms reflects a commitment to doing the regulations that are clearly legally sound and narrowly tailored to the purpose. And where the hell did it go? They aim to simplify. Nope. Where the hell did it go? I read so much of these things today. Oh, okay. These changes, when I told you about the 34 proposed and final rule changes, these changes range from definition of machine gun, following the Garland versus Cargill, to authorize the joint spousal registration of firearm. This is what it's coming down to, and there's 34 of them that are doing it. They are fighting for the Second Amendment. I love that for a fact. You gotta love it, because anything to support it for these whacked out Democrats, every time you turn around, they're calling for gun control, gun control. Nobody gives a shit. Criminals don't care about laws. What can't they get through their stupid head? The only ones that get affected by this is law-abiding citizens like myself and all you guys that carry. And that's bullshit. These dumbass Democrats just want control. That's what it's about, control. Another good thing that just came up today, appeals court temporarily blocks access to mail-order abortion drugs. Yes, sir, Bob, we got mail-order killers. We got mail-order murderers here, sending pills out like they're candy to kill babies. So they put a stop to that right now. So that's a good thing. Now, DOJ sues Blue State over ICE mask ban, escalating immigration showdown. And they have winning so far because one judge already said it's dead in the water. You cannot make them show their badges and stuff, because we got people doxing these agents, and we got one coming up here soon I'll talk about in a second. But this is ridiculous. You cannot have, these guys are doing an impossible job and have to worry about their families at the same time. That mind screws you. And they shouldn't have to deal with this. Thank God we have some judges that still believe in the rule of law, right? Right on. Moving on to Oregon. And you'll get this one. This is a laugh right here. Oregon announces removal of 800,000 dirty names from voter roll. So don't get that title screwed up, because Oregon is trying to say they decided to clean up their voter rolls. Sorry. No. After Judicial Watch sued them and won, that's when they decided to clean their voter rolls. This needs to happen in every state, not just Democrat-run states, every state. Because even here, well, we are a Democrat-run state with pathetic Shapiro in there, but we all need them washed out, wiped out. They need to start over. Make everyone re-register to vote. That will solve everything. It will solve these liberal Democrats sitting there trying to say it's going to suppress voters because women that get married don't know how. They're too damn stupid to go up there to vote in your election office and change your name. Oh yeah, they too damn. Or your color, your skin keeps you from voting. Oh yeah, if you're black, you really dumb because you don't know how to get to the DMV, all that stuff. Kinko's again. Yeah, we bring that up again because I think it's pathetic. You're talking about black people and people of color, red, white, blue, green, whatever the hell you are too damn dumb to change your name or find an election office or find your voting booth. No, you can't do that, or you can't get an ID. You're too damn dumb to get an ID, according to these Democrats, right? So, yeah. So everyone needs to wipe their voter rolls and start over again. Oregon has mail-in voting for all elections, so it's corrupt. Oh, most definitely, Conrad. They are definitely corrupt. All 80 million of them, right, Fix? Speaking of Joe Biden, nobody's rights are safe. DOJ counsel gives Allie Beth Stuckey an exclusive view of Biden's regime's anti-Christian campaign. We've all know this. We all know that he weaponized the FBI, sent them into Catholic churches to arrest what they call radical Catholics. Holy shit, you're saying a prayer. Don't be doing this shit. Oh no, you radical, man. Holy no, you're under arrest. You did this. And no, that you can't do that. Yeah, this is what they did, and we all saw it. And that's exactly what they've done. Because the Biden regime in America, for instance, the hostility toward Christians, their faith, their institutions, came head to head during Biden administration. The DOJ, everybody turned a blind eye to the rash of anti-Christian attacks, but adopted policies that formalized the underlying amicus. And this is what they did. And that's a fact. They were violating the First Amendment right of every person, of every religion, except for Muslims, which they aren't a real religion in the first place. They're a party of hate. That's as simple as that. Texas, man, you got a judge in Texas that just screwed people over because they were trying to stop the Muslims from building a 400-acre town, and that judge just let it have it and let them do it. It's right outside Dallas, and I can't remember the name of the little town, Allen or something like that, Texas. And this judge said, no, you've got to honor that. They're building this big-ass mosque, an Islamic school, housing for Muslim jihadists, and oh, yeah. And that's judge in Texas. Let this shit happen. Oh, yeah, guys. Texas, you guys got to handle your business down there. I'm telling you. They found 49,000 dead voters in one of the states. I can't remember which state. I saw that too, Pat, and I can't remember right now either. We have 12 watching, has private stalkers. Oh, yeah. We have 12 stalkers. All right. I love stalkers. Come stalk me. I dare you. All right, here we go. Obama, no credibility. Obama's top Iranian negotiator wants to run his mouth about Trump's war. Oh, yeah. This dumb son of a bitch is the one that gave all the billions of dollars back to Iran so Iran can start their nuclear program back up and start funding terrorism again. And he wants to sit there and try to rip on Trump for this conflict. When Trump has them broke. He has them more broke than they were his first term. Before Biden gave him all those billions of dollars and those pallets of cash and shit. Oh, yeah, this is worse than that yet. So this shit's going to end, and it's going to end badly for Iran if they don't come to and stop with the nuke stuff, because they're not going to have nukes. Simple as that. All right, what else we got here? IRS weaponized a Johnson agreement to target conservative pastors while ignoring liberals, the DOJ fined. Again, under the Biden administration, they targeted conservative Christian churches for alleged nonprofit violations while ignoring liberal ones. Oh, yeah, liberals are allowed to do what they want. Remember? Oh, yeah. There's two laws in this country, one for Democrat liberals and one for Republicans. We've saw that the whole 4 years of the Biden regime. And that stuff has stopped, I think. So we'll see what happens with that, too. All right, what else we got here? Oh, here, more on these dumbass Democrats right here. More of their violent rhetoric that's going to cause more problems, guys. Listen to this. House Democrat invoked Nazi war crimes in attack on Pete Hegseth over Caribbean strikes as the rhetoric escalates. Oh, yeah, now we're Nazis. They're putting it out there. Oh, yeah, we're Nazis because we're taking out and stopping ahead of time these murderous drug dealers that are coming from Venezuela and everybody, which is legal, but not according to Democrats, because Democrats don't care what it is. 50 nifty United States from 13 original colonies. Oh, yeah. Oh, Reagan, yeah. Reagan said had to prove how young he was, but he had to go campaign in all 13 states. Man, yeah, that was a tough one, weren't there, Sean? But all right, yes, he's calling him a Nazi. They're beefing up their rhetoric again. Watch if something doesn't happen. I'll bet you. Now let's get into this one. This is good. Glenn Beck from Blaze Media said, "You think New York City is ruined now? Wait until you hear about McDummies." And he didn't say McDummy. That's mine. You know that. Newest proposal. According to the idiot McDummy, he's spoken at a joint press conference with Speaker Julian Menon, whoever the hell that is, declared a budget crisis of a historic magnitude, larger than any since the Great Recession, blaming inherited mismanagement and structural imbalance with the state. This is what this dumbass said. Somebody that's never had a job. Oh, yeah. We cannot close the deficit with savings alone. We need new revenue. We need a structural reset in our relationship with the state. That is the only way to meet our legal obligations to pass a balanced budget. You are not passing a balanced budget in New York, you dumb son of a bitch. So to do so without imposing a financial burden on the backs of the working people, he stated. When politicians say we need a new revenue, and this is from Glenn Beck, it's not like when you're working at the S&P, man. What it means is we're going to tax the people. That is a fact, because the rich people aren't coming back. When Bucktooth bitch governor in there told them, come back so we can tax you to pay for our welfare. Are you shitting me? They're not coming back. They're not going to listen to this. They are done. New York is done. I told you that a few shows ago. The fall of New York, it's happening right in front of our eyes, guys. It's never going to change with these people. It's not. Now get this one, and I want you to watch this. Whoops, where's my damn thing here? Nope, I took this one out. We don't need to watch that one. And not that one. Where's it at? Here it is. Newsom. Oh, yeah. He explodes on Joe Rogan. That right there, that's just part of the title. That's a laugh by itself. Newsom exploding at Joe. No, Newsom would never explode in the face of Joe Rogan. I'm sorry. Joe Rogan would squish his head like a freaking pimple. But he explodes on Joe Rogan in response to a clip of podcaster calling the governor, not my words, excuse my language, a fucking con man. Oh, yeah, I thought he was talking about Jason Wimpkin, but no, it wasn't. It was talking about Newsom. But I want you to hear it for yourself. Take a listen to Joe.
Nobody wants President Newsom either. Nobody believes in that guy. The guy's a fucking con man. I mean, everything he did in California, from trying to mandate vaccines for kids, what was totally unnecessary, to being caught out in public without a mask and lying about the fact that he was outdoors.
Yeah.
All of it. It's just, nobody believes in that guy. He's just a politician. Just a stone-cold, narrative-driven politician. You know, and nobody thinks he's a real human. Whether you like Trump or not, whether you think he's corrupt or not, that's a human being. You know what that guy is. Same thing with RFK Jr. Whether you believe that he's correct about vaccines or whether you believe his policies would be effective, and you know that's a human being. With Newsom, you've got like this construct, this cardboard cutout of a person.
That's exactly right. Newsom is nothing but a little freaking weasel. He would never stand in face to face with anyone, like especially Joe Rogan or any of us, and say anything bad because he would get his nose flattened. As simple as that. There's no doubt in my mind. Joe Rogan would pop him like a pimple. I'd pop him like a pimple, and I wish he would try it one time. I wish. I wish. What else we got? Oh, yeah, here we got a little bit in New York and Governor Hochul. And this is funny, too. You guys will get a kick out of this. Governor Hochul warns against redeploying ICE agent who killed Renee Good. Who does this bucktooth bitch think she is? Who's scared of this woman? Nobody. No, nobody. Nobody's scared of this bucktooth bitch sitting there warning somebody. You're going to warn Tom Homan? Get the hell out of here. You're going to warn Donald Trump? Nobody is worried about this bitch. And if the New Yorkers have any sense to them whatsoever, they will vote her the hell out of there. You will get a Republican in there that could actually do something for that city. You will recall that dumb jihadist Muslim McDummy, get him the hell out of there because that city is going to burn. I'm telling you, that's a fact. Now we're going to move our asses over to Chicago real quick. And this will really make you laugh. And I wanted to hear it. I want to see it in chat, guys. Newsom wouldn't even win California. You got that right, Red. That's a fact. Now, this article comes out of Chicago. Chicago reparations advocates say that the federal government morally owes $7 quadrillion in slave labor. There ain't nobody in Chicago that can count that high, for one. They too damn dumb. I think that was pretty much a given. But, oh yeah, they're saying that the advocates spoke to dozens of students at an event titled Developing an Agenda, a conversion or conversation on reparations at Kennedy King College. This was a lie from the get-go. They just wanted to shut people up, so they mentioned this about giving reparations out, and nobody's actually going to do this. And this is what they're saying: $7 quadrillion. I don't even think that won't even add up on a calculator right now. I couldn't even do it on my computer. So these people, there's no way in hell they actually counted it up and figured that out. There ain't no way they did that. They are dumb as shit. And all I had to do was say Chicago, and I could have ended the story right there. That done it right there, right? And the last thing I got for you guys tonight, except for a couple videos, is remember that brewer I talked to you about that told somebody if Trump dies that he would give him free beer? Well, guess what? You know that is considered a threat, right? That is like a contract killing right there. Threat, you right? But this is what this shit shouldn't happen. He was crying when he said this. Trump-hating brewer weeps after apparently doxing federal agents. You know what he did? He got contacted by FBI and all that and Secret Service. He took their number and put it out online and told people to call him. Oh, yeah. Now, that is a contract. That is putting out a contract for a killing, because you're saying, telling people, if you kill him, you get free beer. Oh, yeah. Coming out of, where did I say, Wisconsin. Oh, yeah. So that guy, he should be in prison right now for putting a contract out on Trump's head. That is a fact. That's exactly what he just did. So I can't wait to see what happens with this. And because, yeah, he put their number, the number that they called out, and wanted people to dox him. So some bitch was crying like a little bitch and running his mouth about the FBI and them coming to see him. He deserves every damn thing he gets. That's for a fact right there. All right, guys, let's end the Friday night good. Come on, get out of my way. I was trying to open this up. And let's show a couple videos before we go here. Let me see. I got rid of this one, too. Oh, this is an unfortunate but funny day in the life of Trump. And I can't remember who sent this to me, if it was Pat or who sent this to me. I'm sorry. I forgot to write it down. But here it is. Take a look at this.
Comes fresh goes better in life with Mentos fresh and full of life. Nothing gets to you. Staying fresh, staying cool with Mentos fresh and full of life. Fresh goes better. Mentos freshness. Fresh goes better with Mentos fresh and full of life.
Mentos, the fresh maker.
Yes, that's right there. It's funny but true, man. Thank God he's lucky enough for that one. Do you guys, one more about Trump here? You guys know that Trump has been part of our childhood. Well, probably not ours, but pretty much everybody else's childhoods for a long time. Take a look at everything he's been in a long time ago. Take a look.
Excuse me, but I've got something to tell you first. Thank you for ruining my life.
Ashley!
What did you do?
Everybody's always blaming me for everything.
Acres is the place to be. Farm living is the life for me. Land spreading out so far and wide. Keep Manhattan, just give me that countryside.
Excuse me, where's the lobby?
Down the hall and to the left.
Thanks.
Donald Trump, I'd like you to meet... Oh, what am I talking about?
Without Derek Zoolander, male modeling wouldn't be what it is today. Wow, hot one, isn't it? Let me have a nutty buddy.
Oh, my God. You're Donald Trump. Look at this, right here on the street. It's Donald Trump.
Kind of weird, isn't it? Sort of like I'm human. Hey, is this the one and only Gordon Gekko?
Hey, Donald. What are you talking about? You're the one and only.
So now I've got competition. It's a great place to get a haircut.
I love this place.
I didn't realize he was in on. I did know about Home Alone and Fresh Prince. I did remember those ones, but I did not know he was in those other ones. Yes, they did. They loved him back then. They loved him. All of a sudden, no, it goes to hate right after that. I'm telling you, these people are pathetic. What else we got here? Oh, yeah. Hell with that. No, got to worry about that. But we're going to pick a day because I got to get rid of all these videos. Like I said yesterday, we got all the red Throwback Thursday ones. Now we got to let's have some fun here. Let me see. Oh, nope. I'm going to save that one. It's funny. I want funny. Oh, let's try this one. This was funny. Omar being arrested by ICE. Take a look.
So, I got some things going on with me right now. Fraud. Everything. Ramadam. Da, da, da. Ramadadam. I was going to tell the truth, but decided to lie. Everybody thinks my attack was staged because of my lies. I messed up my whole life, and you know why.
I can't do it. I can't watch the whole thing. That just drives me nuts. A ragtop herself. They got to go. No, that one. I'm going to lose my theme songs too because I didn't save them on my computer. What do we got here? Oh, y'all heard of Playboy, right? How about, did you ever hear of Play Goat? Take a look.
The issue of Play Goat is awesome. Matilda's looking good. Man, this is fucking fantastic. It gets better every month.
I'm sorry, I had to do it. It was just too good. I'm sorry. That was just, oh my God. Yes. All right. I'm going to lose a lot of good videos that I had saved on here because they don't let you download them to this. But here is Trump in 1995.
This is the incredible 1995 story the media desperately wants you to forget. Watch what happened before the politics. It was the 50th anniversary of World War II. The heroes who saved the world were ready to march in New York City. But there was a massive problem. The historic Veterans Day parade was completely out of money and about to be canceled. The veterans were devastated. But then, a young businessman took immediate action. He wrote a personal check for $200,000 and pressured his wealthy friends to raise another $300,000. That is $500,000 raised in days just to save the parade. This was decades before he ever ran for office. So ask yourself, why is this specific story completely ignored by mainstream networks today? Was it just a donation, or a sign of a lifelong commitment?
No other person would do that to save a parade. That's what that man did. And these dumbass Democrats want to talk like shit like that. Hey, but let's look and see how stupid kids are nowadays. Like we don't know. Take a look.
Do you know what 7 plus 7 plus 7 is?
28. No, I'm bugging. 14 plus 7. I don't know.
Can you tell me what time this is?
Okay, I know the long one is the hour.
Yeah.
So that's 10. Oh my God.
10 what? Around what time is this?
I'm not sure.
Give me your best guess.
I want to say 10, 15.
Yes. Do you know how many moons the Earth has? Around how many, if you had to guess?
2?
Yes. Do you know what two countries border the USA?
No.
Like what's on top of us and what's below us?
Isn't the North Pole below us?
Yeah. And what else?
And what is above us? Is it Europe? Because
Is that your guess?
yes, that's my guess.
Yes. What country did we gain our independence from?
We're Canadian.
Russia.
Yes.
Wow. Wow. I mean, can you say anything? Oh my God. Now that tells you how stupid these kids is. What country is the North Pole is below us, guys? Did you know that? Did you guys know that the North Pole is down there? Oh yeah. This is how stupid these people are. Wow. Hey, let's look at Akamina and hot terrorists minding the monsters. Take a look at this.
Well, I must say your costume is not what I expected. You needed blonde hair? Right. Well, I used to be a suicide bomber. Now I'm a suicide bomb show. And it's easy for me to play a woman because after the explosion, my man junk was never recovered. I should have worn a cup. A cup, but a good one like the one Venus Williams wears. That guy and his brother. So as a skeleton, what did you call me? A skeleton? Oh, you're just trying to flatter me. I still need to lose 10 more pounds. You're all bones. I know, eat your heart out, Angelina.
You gotta love Off-Man, right? Oh, we're going to have more of this next week, guys, because we're wiping those videos out, hopefully real soon, so we'll see what happens. But, guys, thank you for joining me on this Friday night, guys. I appreciate it. You guys are freaking awesome. I love you guys for coming in and joining me and spending your weeknight with me, guys. It's great. So, with that, guys, I'm going to let you go to enjoy your weekend. I got to restart my computer, I see right now. there's an update on it. I just popped up on there. So you guys have a great week or a great weekend, and I will see you back here live on Monday, right? With that being said, I'm going to leave you with this because now the week is behind us, guys, but the fight for the soul of this nation never sleeps. So as you head into your weekend, walk with your heads held high and your spirits unbroken. We are the keepers of the flame, the voices of reason in this chaotic world, and a silent majority that is silent no longer. To take this time to recharge, hug your families, and remember exactly what we are standing up for. The world is moving fast, and while we can't predict what the next 48 hours will bring, you can bet your bottom dollar that we'll be right here to make sense of all of it when the dust settles. You do not want to miss what we have in store for you as we kick off a brand new week come Monday. The Monday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, guys, we go live with the Conservative Viewpoint's weekend wrap-up, where we're going to tear into everything that went down over the weekend with the truth and the fire that you come to expect. So thanks to every single one of you for riding with me tonight. Your support is the fuel that keeps this engine running. So have a powerful, safe, and terrific weekend. God bless you and everyone, and I will see each and every one of you back here live on Monday night. Have a great weekend, guys. Good night.